Stanley realizes the room is empty and loses control of his composure entirely, but he still has one move left that no one anticipated. His voice comes through the radio, and what he says stops Danny cold. Somewhere during the chaos, the cult managed to take Jenny. Stanley appears in the open with Danny's wife in his grip, a gun at her side, and delivers his terms. Danny comes out and gives himself up, or she dies in front of him. Everything collapses at once. Thomas is caught in the act of stealing the keys and dragged out in front of the entire community. Facing the crowd, he says what he should have said a long time ago. He calls the so-called family a lie and names Stanley for the monster he is. Stanley answers him with a bullet. Thomas falls, and the community stands in stunned silence. In the confusion, Alex has slipped into the room where Stanley keeps his weapons. She breaks the lock, but before she can arm herself, one of the cult women gets in her way and blocks her path. Then that same woman turns to look at the courtyard where Stanley just gunned down Thomas, who was her own son. Whatever loyalty she held onto snaps in that instant. Grief turns to fury, and she steps aside and lets Alex go. Out in the clearing, Danny steps into the open and drops his weapon, giving himself up to protect Jenny. Stanley stands over him, savoring it, ready to pull the trigger and settle the score for his son's death. Then a single shot cracks from the tree line. Alex steps out holding a rifle, having put a bullet through the cult leader and ended his grip on this island forever. With Stanley gone, the community's hold dissolves around them. The deadliest man alive has completed the mission he came here to finish. Danny pulls Jenny and Alex close, and they leave the island behind, headed toward a life none of them will ever have to fight to hold on to again. The nightmare is finally over.